Adjuster Chronicles. Gary Smith. New field adjuster. First storm. What is it? Hurricane Matthew. No, Hurricane Harvey. So, Gary, tell me, how you liking it?
It's kind of stressful.
Mm-hmm.
Not knowing what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm about 4 weeks in.
Okay.
So I look back to how much I didn't know in the beginning and how much I know now.
Okay.
It's pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still learning every day. And it's not as stressful.
Ah.
Because I definitely was thinking about going home.
Okay.
That second weekend, I was like, they're going to come over and tap me on my shoulder and say, hey, go ahead and turn your stuff in. You got to go. You're terrible. But they just called me 2 days ago and said someone said I did a good job in Victoria and they gave me 8 more claims. So,
Hey! Whoop,
I'm
whoop.
not doing that bad, even though, I don't know. I think I am.
Well, obviously, you must be doing better than the worst. So you the best of the worst then, if that's the case. He's doing just fine. They wouldn't have gave you 8 more claims if they didn't think you were doing a good job. So, okay. So, you got them checks yet?
Yeah.
Started getting checks. How you liking that?
That was pretty nice.
Uh-huh.
That was pretty nice. My taxes that they took out was more than some checks I got. It was about double the checks that I was getting.
Dang, I ain't never heard nobody say that. The taxes they took out was double the checks I used to get. That's deep.
Right.
That's deep.
That was pretty nice.
That's a motivating factor right there, right?
It is. It is. Definitely it'll keep you around.
So, what advice can you give to the new person, like you were new? Because I remember you in class. And I remember you was kind of like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Because I know Pierre Morgan was kind of like that too. Like, I'll go ahead and do this, but I don't really know about this. And then when Matthew came along last year, you was like, I don't know if I'm quite ready to get up out of here just yet. So now, talking to the old Gary, and there's a bunch of old Garys out there who either just got their license, thinking about getting their license, wanting to know, is this real? Does it work? Da 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 da. What's the best advice that you can give them?
Well, it's definitely real.
Okay.
Just try to educate. Like me, I'm doing property, and I want to do inside property, but they threw me outside. So if I'd known I was going outside, I definitely would have tried to study more, like building components, what things are called. Because my thing about the computer part is okay now, but like when I'm out in the field, I don't know what materials are. Like, oh, that's baseboard, measuring how thick, crown molding, just knowing the names of it, because you got to put the names in the computer.
Right.
So just learning parts of the house. You're just sitting around the house and you're looking around, you're like, what is that? Try to find out what it is and remember it so you can use it when you get in the field, because you're going to see it again. So, because that's my problem, my judgment. I just don't know what stuff is.
Okay.
Which is, you got to know what it is if you want to pay for it.
That's correct.
So,
and get paid for it.
And get paid for it.
Yes, indeed.
And I think also another thing, I left some money on the table, is look at the component sheet and what you get paid to do, and do it. And photograph doing it. I had one that was a steep roof, and it was steep, so I was scared because I didn't have no cooler paws, so to get the right equipment. But so I was like, let me get off this real quick, and I didn't take a picture of the pitch gauge. I couldn't charge the steep charge, so that's $40 right there. So,
and that adds up.
It adds up, because that wasn't my only mistake. There was other things I was like, wait, we get the charge for getting on metal roofs?
Yeah.
I didn't get on that metal roof. Should have, or if I got on it, I didn't take a picture of me getting on it. So I would just take as many pictures as you need and keep the pictures because you never know when they're going to say, hey, did you have a picture of this? So you can go back and get it. That's what I would do.
Okay.
So learn the building materials. If you're going outside, get the right equipment so you don't be scared on the roofs.
Mm-hmm.
And take a lot of pictures and study your component sheet so you can get paid for everything that you do.
Okay.
And you can get paid for stuff that you wouldn't normally do. Do it so you can get paid for it.
Okay. Now, for the person who may be still sitting at home, all licensed and ready to go, and they're like, who do I need to go out with? What should I do? Who am I supposed to call? What are my next steps? Because I get these questions all the time. And I know the answer that I typically give, but what would you say to that person?
For me, I would say that I kind of got lucky because I wasn't as aggressive as I should have been.
Mm-hmm.
But the first time I got a text message, I was like, every time I get a text message, are you ready to go? Yes. I would text back quick. Yes.
Can you tell her?
And then I don't know. I got lucky because it was a big storm.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't very aggressive just because I was busy working my other job, not really making that much money. But I would call because people need people.
Okay.
Especially when it's busy.
Okay.
People just don't sit around. Call somebody because they know they need people.
There we go.
Don't wait for them to call you. Like I got lucky, but call.
Okay.
Like, if they send me home, I'm gonna call somebody else while I'm still down here.
I know that's right.
Cause I'm already down here.
Right.
Just tell me where to go.
Right.
But they want to keep me around, so I don't know.
Okay. So what do you say about somebody who struggles with things when you're doing this job, direction changes and things switching up and not having, like even with deployment, not having all of your answers up front about where you're going to go, what you're going to be doing, how much you're going to be making? Because I know a lot of people have been very hesitant on going anywhere because they're like, I just need to know all the information first and then I can make a decision. Or when you get out here and you're working, you know, you might start in one direction. They may hit a corner right in the middle and go in a whole nother direction.
That was my experience exactly. So getting to Victoria, I didn't know where I was going when I was in, told me to come to Dallas. I was in Dallas for 2 days, so I didn't know how long to get the hotel for, so for a week, a day. You just gotta be flexible.
Okay.
Then they send me to Austin. I was like, okay, I'm in Austin. How long am I gonna be here? No one knows. So then they said, you can go to Victoria. Okay. How long will I be in Victoria? You don't know. And that part does suck because you can't get like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and pay for a hotel room for a month.
Right.
And then they send you somewhere in a week. For mine, it was like, it was on a Wednesday. They were like, hey, go ahead and wrap up your claims. We're gonna send you to Houston on Saturday or Sunday. Okay, I got a couple days. Then later that day, like an hour later, they was like, change the plans, wrap up your stuff by Friday. You just told me Sunday, now it's Friday. I got an inspection on Thursday. You just gotta be flexible. And let them know, like, hey, I got an inspection Thursday. Y'all might wanna just take those because I'm not gonna be able to close them by Friday.
Right.
But, and then they were like, after they were like, okay, well, you're going to Houston. Then they were like, well, you might not be going to Houston. You might be going to either Beaumont or Houston. I was like, well, when am I going to find that out? You just got to be flexible.
Okay.
It's frustrating because sometimes you are going to spend more money on a hotel because you don't know how long to extend it for. If you don't want to pay for a month, then you go in a week.
Right.
So just be flexible. It all pays off in the end when they give you checks every week for $3,000-$4,000. So.
All right now. Whoop, 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 whoop. And so I take it that your checks, the first check versus probably the most recent check, has increased substantially because you know a lot more about what you're doing. You're probably making less mistakes because you learned from your previous errors, And so it's only, and then of course you're getting faster, right? So you're getting the job done quicker, more efficiently, and all of that. So as far as that learning curve is concerned, what advice can you give somebody who's on that learning curve and who's feeling like maybe they're 2 weeks in and they feel like I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it another freaking day. This check, they talk about all this money, but this first check was skeet.
Right.
You know, whatever, this and this and that. What do you have to say about that?
You gotta stay with it. You gotta stay. You remember who you are. So you can't compare yourself to someone that's been doing it for 10 years.
Right.
You can't. They're gonna know so much more than you. Because I know way more than I knew 2 weeks ago. Yesterday even, I know more. So you gotta just stay in your lane and stick with it. You know, one day hopefully everybody will be clearing $10,000 a week or more. But you gotta stay in your lane. Don't compare yourself to people that have been doing it for 20 years. They can go in with their computer and write on site and close it in the car.
Right.
You're not gonna do that right now. I mean, if you do, hey, that's great, but most people not. My roommate he started when I started, and he's excited. He's closing. Yeah, I closed 10 this week, but he keeps getting stuff bounced back to him because he keeps making mistakes and stuff that I don't do because I'm taking my time. So I'm just closing it, and it's done.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say take your time. Again, don't try to close 20 a week, and then you got to go back and keep adjusting stuff, and you got to go call somebody because you overpaid them or underpaid them. Just take your time. That's what I would do, and that's what I'm doing still. I'm doing faster, but I'm still taking my time to make sure I do things right and not making stupid mistakes.
All right. I like this interview. Okay, so for the person who is not an adjuster, who has heard about it from either friends or family, or they're curious, or they haven't heard about it at all, what would you say to that person right now, sitting on the fence because you've been in that position, and as far as the career of adjusting and being an independent adjuster?
I would say that already, and I've been doing it, I think by my second week, well, that second check that I got, first check was training, it was kind of skeet, but that second week, when that check was, like I said, it took $1,400 in taxes, so that's how much the check was. That paid off everything. It paid off my license, it paid off my ladder, my harness, my equipment, it paid off. I mean, that was 1 week, and I get another check next week, and I get another. What's it gonna hurt when you get it right back? I mean, I would try it. And then if you don't like it, go back to working your regular job. But once you make $4,000 a week, you're like, hey, I made that. That took me a whole month. And then you realize $4,000 a week, you can make more than that if you knew what you were doing. So you got to stick with it. You can make $10,000 a week, $20,000. I don't know what the great adjuster. I'm not a great adjuster, but I'm sure you can make a lot more money than what I'm making now. And this is more than I made last month for sure. So I would say just try it. If you don't like it, go back to working your regular job. But you probably don't like it, especially. I haven't been in the office since I got here, and they haven't called me like, hey, Gary, we haven't seen you. They call me. I'm doing my stuff online. They know I'm working. They haven't bothered me. And I gotta tell the guy I'm staying with, he's like, oh, I think about going home. You can go home whenever you want. You can go home. He lives in Dallas, so he doesn't live too far.
Okay.
You can go home and then come back.
Mm-hmm.
Take your computer with you, make your calls. But if you want to quit, just quit. Or say family emergency. People say that all the time. I'm not. I'm saying I'll stay the next year. I'll stay the next September.
Okay.
But you can get a break. You know, just put in some time.
Yeah.
I will try it. It's worth it. That one check paid for everything. And so I'm getting another one next week. Getting another one in a few hours.
Right.
Every Friday.
Because it's Friday. Oh. Okay, so Gary, this is a freestyle. I'm gonna let you do last words, anything that you can think of to wrap this all up, to sum it all up in a few choice words about this whole experience in its entirety, from the moment that you sat in class learning, and I'm sure I was talking fast and using terminology that went straight over your head, to where you are now. Because when did you, wait, when did you?
Almost a year ago.
Almost a year ago. Wow, what a difference a year makes.
Yeah, because a lot of the stuff you were talking about in class, I was like, what? And now, having to go out and explain it to people, I'm like, man, if these people knew, she told me about this a year ago, and just now I'm like, oh, she did say that this meant that, and that meant, you know, it's crazy. But I think if you're a lazy person, or if you're not motivated, it's probably not gonna be for you, because no one's gonna be telling you, hey, wake up, get to work. They not. So if you're lazy, you might not want to do this, because I've been working every day. It's 9 o'clock. I slept in a little bit today till 8. That was my sleeping.
Right.
And it's as high as been since I've been here. So if you're lazy or you're not motivated, then you probably should just stay home. But if you want to make some money, you can come out, make some money.
All right. Well, that's last words from Gary Smith the third.
I'm the second.
Oh, excuse me, Gary Smith the second, on being an independent adjuster. And with that, we're going to go ahead and sign off.